I often get people coming to me and asking about time management. So we live busy lives. A lot of my clients are kind of rushing around from one thing to another. They've got high powered jobs, or maybe they've got kids, and there's just so much to do and very little time to do it in. And so one of the things that we end up talking about quite a lot is how do they manage their time better so that they can spend more time on the things that matter to them, less time on the things that don't, and actually feel like they have a little bit more space in their lives. And one of the things that people seem to think that they need to do is plan their time better, reduce time spent on certain things, and compartmentalize, schedule better, um, plan out every moment of every day such that they know exactly what time is allocated for what things. Essentially, a kind of high willpower discipline approach to time management. If only I was more efficient with these 100 things that I need to do and I got them done in less time, I would free up more space to do the things that I want to do or to achieve more in my day. I want to suggest an alternative to that. And I'm not saying that that doesn't work. For some people, it absolutely does. If you're someone who's tried that approach already, consider stillness as an approach. What I often find is that time management, when we talk about time management, what's really going on for a person is that they're really overwhelmed in their mind a lot of the time, and they feel like they don't have time to do the things that they want to do. Now, it might be that they actually do have a genuinely busy life and a genuinely busy schedule, but what tends to go on internally for a person is they are constantly thinking about all of the things that are coming next. They're constantly worrying about everything that they need to do, or everything that they didn't get done yesterday, and oh, that's going to need to go onto the list for tomorrow. And so they're spending a lot of their time stressing about that. And it's that feeling of overwhelm that leads us to think we don't have enough time in the day. It's one of the things that can lead to this tension inside of ourselves around there's not enough time, there's too much to do. And what I encourage you to do, if this is resonating with you so far, is recognize that you have within you the requirement necessary to see things differently, to experience things differently. So I had a client today who said to me, I was making a cup of tea, and as I was waiting for the kettle to boil, I thought to myself, I could just be still for a moment and look out the window while I'm making my tea. But what I did instead was I then thought, I could put a wash on. And so I got the laundry and I put a wash on instead. So she had this moment of being able to see there's an option here for slowing down. There's an option for doing less. And there's an option for speeding up and being efficient and getting more done and achieving more in my day. And I want you to get curious about that. And I want you to consider that this option, the stillness, the slowing down, the listening to that nudge inside of you, is going to do you infinitely more good than the benefit of putting the washing on in that moment. And if you can create space like that, moments, I don't mean add 20 minutes to your day to meditate. I don't mean take an hour and go for a walk. I mean moments, 5 minutes or 5 seconds in your day where you get to be present in a moment, to listen to yourself and to ask yourself what you need. And just to do that will give you everything that you're looking for in that moment. And it might be, let me just stand here and look out the window for a couple of minutes. And that's enough. That's enough for you to get back in the driver's seat, to feel like you're in control of how you're spending your time rather than the to-do list being in control of you. I can't possibly ... because there's too much on the list. Those moments that we take for ourselves, the doing less, is you deciding, I'm going to spend this nugget of time on whatever it is that I'm being nudged or guided to do. It could be taking a breath. And spending that time getting present, looking inward, taking a breath, not thinking about all the stuff that's whirring around in your mind, sometimes that's enough to center you in a moment and to help you to feel energetically like there is a semblance of control for yourself. And there's so much more that I could say about time management, and this is just one shred of it. So I hope that this has been useful for you. Take care.